Hi guys, my name is Gorbachev. Welcome to another episode of Brand With Me. Today I'll be talking about how to price yourself as a digital marketing agency. Let's go. Pricing yourself is a very important part of your company because you don't want to overprice yourself for potential clients and you don't want to undervalue your service as well. So how do you get that sweet spot? How can you give a price that the client will accept and say, okay, I love this, let's do business? The usual price you want to give any client begins from 1,000 to 3,000. There are people who charge more, but depending on the company, you can't go and charge more than this price point I'm giving you. There are certain companies that people do digital marketing for and they charge 20,000 as a retainer every single month. But most companies cannot afford that, and if you are just starting and you have a little portfolio that will help you, you do not want to go and overprice yourself. Now there are three main things you should be looking at if you want to know how well you should price yourself. The very first thing is your portfolio. The number of clients you've worked with before, the kind of clients you've even worked with, and the impact you've made whilst working with those clients will say a lot about how you should price yourself. If you're a beginner and you just started, obviously you cannot give yourself a high price because the clients are also betting on you. They're working with you. It's even them putting their faith in you that you can make things work. So you shouldn't price yourself high at all. You should price yourself at a price point that will make sense to the client and it will help you gain that experience. You already have a portfolio that is huge. You've worked with some big clients and you have the experience to back it up. Then whatever price range you give yourself from 1,000 to 3,000 will really make sense to the potential client. The second thing you should be looking at is the kind of clients you are working with. Now, obviously, some clients can pay you more than others. For example, if you are working with a betting company, obviously, they'll be able to afford you more than a small fast food restaurant around your area. So you have to make it a conscious decision to always come to the level of your potential clients. That will get you a lot more clients than being fixated on a particular price. Without the clients paying this price, I'm not going to budge, I'm not going to move. You should be able to be flexible because, mind you, it's a growth game. If you grow with them, they pay you more. I can't stress on it enough. Please be flexible with your price. There are some clients who can afford 1,000. There are some clients who cannot afford it. They can afford 500. What can you do with that? Because if you have clients that are paying you 500 cedis when you begin and you have 10 of them, that's 5,000 Ghana cedis for you every single month, and it will help you. The revenue is very, very important. Please, if you have a client who is paying you even 500 cedis and it's a small client, please accept them. Help them and grow with them. Once they grow, you can give them a 3-month period, and every 3 months they can increase your payments. That makes much more sense than you being dead set on a price. It's very important to be flexible with your clients so that you can have a lot more clients. Clients will give you experience, and the experience will give you growth, and growth will give you much more revenues. It's very important to understand this trajectory. The third and final thing is how many influencers and celebrities you know. It's very important that when you're running a campaign for your clients, you involve influencers and celebrities. They are going to help you reach wider target audience. They are going to help you with brand awareness, and they are going to help you with endorsements. All you need to do is take some of your clients' products to them. If they use it and they like it, they'll endorse it. You take a footage of that, you post it on your client's page. If their fans come on your client's page and they see it, it means it's credible and it will make them loyal customers of the product. That is why it's very important to involve influencers. And if you know a lot more influencers and a couple of celebrities, it makes your value go up. So when you are pricing yourself at a particular price point, it will make sense for the client to agree with the price you are giving him or her. A typical example is when we first started handling Poquitos fast food restaurant, we needed a huge endorsement and there was none bigger than Abeku Santana. So we called Abeku Santana up and we were like, we want to bring him lunch. He was like, okay, and then we took it over to OKFM. We even went with the founder of the company. After the show, we presented the food to Abeku Santana. He tasted it alongside his team. He loved it and he gave us a massive endorsement. We took footage of it, we posted it on Poquito's page, we sponsored it and it took off. We had a lot of followers and we had a lot of orders. As a digital marketer, you always have to take advantage of opportunities. So as it was taking off, we added fuel to the fire and came up with a campaign called "If you haven't tasted Poquitos, you haven't lived yet. When people realized this campaign was taking off, everybody got involved. A lot more celebrities and influencers got involved. We had Kokonsa endorsing it, we had Ameya, we had Zion, we had Miss G, we had KMJ, with Rosalind Felly, Calibos, Article 1, Bismarck the Joke. A lot more celebrities and influencers were getting involved. So the orders kept rising and rising and rising. And as it was rising, we capitalized on that again. And then we came up with a campaign called Poquitos is a Problem. Everybody wanted to know what kind of problem Poquitos is. So the orders kept increasing to the point that when we got to Val's Day, they came up with this Val's Day packages that got everybody interested. Now the orders were so insane that they couldn't even fulfill everything. And at the end of the day, we started facing backlash. So on one hand it was good, on one hand it was bad, but ultimately it was good because it increased the company's exposure and it gave the company a lot more loyal customers. And the most important thing is getting repeat customers who buy every single time. So that was very good because it made Poquitos a household name. Now these are the three main things you should consider when you are pricing yourself as a digital marketing agency. If you have any questions, you can DM me. You can leave a comment in the comment box below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all my social media platforms for content like this. And I'll see you next time.